Welcome to the Cape Cod League Championship Series. It's an extra edition of Tomahawk Talk. Ethan Frank, joined by Brewster Whitecaps broadcaster Johnny Gadamowitz. Johnny, thank you so much for joining me.
Ethan, it's an honor. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about the Whitecaps. This is an absolutely different team than the Braves have seen all season, and you guys have really turned up of late. So what's been the catalyst for the Whitecaps' success in the postseason?
It's been the offense, and to go one step further, it's been Carson DeMartini, someone who hit just 2 home runs during the entirety of the regular season. Ethan, he's got 4 over the last 2 games. This is someone who is just seeing beach balls up there at the plate right now. But what makes it so great is he's Brewster's leadoff hitter. There is so much power and so much depth. Brewster has guys hitting in the 7 and 8 hole in the playoffs, namely a guy like Grayson Tatro, who you rewind a couple of weeks ago, middle of the season for this Whitecap team, he was their cleanup hitter. They've had a couple late season additions that have really bolstered the lineup, made it that much more deeper, especially for a team where, to be quite frank, there are some question mark pitching-wise. You have guys that are making their Cape League debuts in the postseason, maybe even the championship here over these next few days. So you got to rely on those bats, and they've been able to over the last few games.
Interesting. So Max mentioned it in our pregame edition of Tomahawk Talk. He said the Braves have not faced a single pitcher that is currently on this Whitecaps roster. Everyone they faced no longer with Brewster, so you really see that turnover. How do you think that fares in a series against Bourne, who might not have hit as well here at Torrent Park, but really likes to hit the ball well on the road?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because 3 of the 4 regular season matchups between these two teams did come all the way back in June. So a lot of new faces on both sides, but Jamie Shevchik and the rest of this Brewster coaching staff has gotten pretty lucky. They have converted numerous reliever after reliever after reliever into starting pitcher. Brewster just lost so many arms over the course of the summer due to innings limits, MLB draft, what have you, that essentially our entire starting rotation right now are guys that once operated in a relief capacity. So it's an interesting case. You look at tonight, Troy Butler gets the nod, a Binghamton Bearcat, and he's someone where if he doesn't have his stuff over the first 2-3 innings, Jamie Shevchik, the rest of that staff, will definitely be quick to pull the trigger and go to a bullpen that for the most part has gotten the job done.